may not see the end yet, just keep laying the plank. If you do that, you will be able to figure life out. Welcome to Layers of Living Water. The story I'm going to share with you today will be a big help. So there was this little village, and in the village there was this great lake that was on the edge of it, and on the other side of the village was this huge set of mountains. Now, the villagers had been there for a while, and as they were talking, they would always say among themselves, there is great opportunity on the other side of the river, but the bridge has been washed out for so long, there's no way to get there. The opportunities may be great, but there's just absolutely no way to get there. So there was this young lady who most every day would go down by the riverbank, and there she would stand and she would look across. And in her heart, she kept feeling there's something significant I'm supposed to do. I feel a big dream within inside of me. I know if I could just get to the other side, I could find what I'm feeling in my heart. But yet she would hear all of the people of the village talking, and she was going back and forth with herself, feeling the dream, looking at the river, hearing what the people said. But one day she said, I must do it. I'm going to find a way to get across the river. So she put a plan together in her mind. She was going to build a bridge across the river. She gathered everything together and she went and started building. She began to hammer the planks. Some of the townspeople would come out and say, what in the world are you doing? She would tell them, I'm building a bridge to get to the other side where all the opportunities are. And they would speak to her and say, listen, there's no way you can do that. That's not going to happen. The river has speeded up so much. That's what caused the bridge to wash out. She would listen to them and be very kind, but in her heart she said, I will get to the other side. So each and every day she would go to work, and the way this river was positioned, many days great fog would settle in and would come upon her. She couldn't even see the other side. She couldn't see where her dreams were, but yet she kept working. She knew if she stayed at it, something would happen. It started getting cold, and one day she came and there was a great wind that came up. And then that wind, one of her support beams cracked and broke. She saw her work falling down into the river and being washed away. She sat down on the good part of the bridge and tears began to roll down her cheek. You could see them dripping off into the river. People were coming by, said, sweetie, I told you that was impossible to do. She sat for a minute, reasoned with herself, and she was almost to the point of giving up. She said, I don't know if I can do this or not. Maybe the people are right. Maybe there's just no way to get over there to where the opportunities are. She sat for a moment thinking, and as she began to think once inside of her again, that feeling rose up. I was created to do something significant. I am supposed to dream big, for if I dream big and pursue my dreams, I will find them. She sat there for a few moments, thinking and thinking. All of a sudden it came to mind, as long as I keep seeking after the dream, something will happen, even if I don't get to the other side. So she felt renewed within herself. She felt like, I can do this. She finished the day out, put as many planks down as she could. The next morning she came to the bridge. She could barely see the bridge. The fog was so strong, so heavy that you could barely see your hand in front of your face. She definitely could not see the other side. That day, nobody would even come out and help her because they said, the fog's just too great. You might fall off. You might fall into the river and die. You might fail. So she just went out by herself. She said, I'm going to go slow today, but I'm going to keep laying planks. As the fog lifted just a little bit, some people came by and said, young lady, why are you doing this? Don't you know nobody else has ever tried this? The risks are too great. It's safe here where we are in the village. You don't have to get to the other side. You can be very happy here. But inside of her, she knew she had to get to the other side. That was her dream. That is where the opportunities were. Each and every day, because of the weather changing and the fog being greater and it getting colder, she would go and it became much harder for her to put the planks down. Each and every day she laid planks. Many days she could not even see the other side, but she said, as long as I keep going, I can do this. This one particular day she came. The fog was denser and worse than it had ever been. She said, I just don't know if I can do this. Maybe the people are right. Maybe this is impossible. I can't even see where I'm going. I don't know how far it is for me to finish. I might fall into the river because I cannot barely see. But she said, I must keep on going. I must keep working. I must keep moving forward. And she did. That particular day, after she had been working for a few hours, the fog began to roll away and the sun came out. And all of a sudden, she could see the other side. She realized she was only a few boards away from completing the bridge. Well, as you can imagine, her spirit picked up. She was eagerly ready to put those last few boards in place. She got them down. She stepped onto the other side. She felt so good. Why? She had not given up. It didn't matter what the obstacles were. It didn't matter what had come in her path. It didn't matter what people had said. She had a dream and she knew she would get there. Whether people helped her or not, whether people laughed at her or not, she was going to do it. That day when she accomplished it, she felt so good. She turned around behind and looked, and a bunch of people had gathered on the other side of the bridge. They could not believe she had made it. She was tired. She was sitting down and very happy, and she looked again, and people were starting to cross the bridge. They were following her because she had led the way. My friend, where are you today? Do you have a dream? Do you have a desire in your heart? Do you feel that you were created to do something significant? If so, be like the young lady. Don't allow the obstacles. Don't allow the people that would say you can't do it. You'll never amount to anything. Keep going. Even if you can't see the end, even if the weight of what's going on, like the fog, gets so heavy at times, purpose in your heart. Do not give up. Keep moving forward. For I can assure you that one day those obstacles will clear. One day, just like the fog cleared for the young lady, you will realize just how far you've come. You will realize how close you are to that dream, to finding that new beginning, to finding that opportunity that you knew was there. And guess what? When you do, all those naysayers, all the ones that said you can't do it, you'll never make it, they will follow, for you have set an example. You persevered through every obstacle, through every situation. You would not give up, and now you have brought hope to them. So my friend, wherever you find yourself today, don't give up. Even if the obstacles seem so great, keep moving forward. Keep putting that next step down. For if you do, you will overcome and you will achieve what you feel in your heart. And many will follow you and be thankful, for you have built the bridge to success. Thank you for listening today, Layers of Living Water. Share this with somebody and come back each and every week as once again we study a life lesson on how we can do better, live better, reach our goals and dreams, and be successful in life.